Hi, boys and girls. I'm Miss Charlene here at headquarters in Salisbury. Do you like snow? I know I do. Today's story time is all about snow. Join me today for some snowy adventures. My first book here is Winter is Here by Kevin Hinks. Winter is here. It's everywhere. It's falling from the sky and sitting on the houses and dripping from the roofs and sticking to the trees in clumps and curls. Winter is reaching through the branches and crouching in doorways and settling here and there, softly, so softly. But winter can be hard too. Ice covers the pond. The leaves underneath are like stars in glass. It can take a long time to get ready for winter. Boots and zippers and vests and zippers, jackets with zippers and hats and snaps and scarves and mittens. Winter is outside, of course, but it's inside too, feathering the window and dusting the dog and sitting on the table. Winter comes without a sound, and it comes with many. The wind howls in every language, and the windows rattle. Winter is white and gray, but with the dark of night, winter is blue. Blue, blue, deep blue, and even colder. Winter comes, and then it stays, and stays, and stays. And when it's time to leave, winter shrinks away bit by bit. It slows down, getting smaller, drying up, slipping down the street, around the corner, peeking back, then moving on, out into the world, into the air, into spring. Now we're going to do a snowman flannel board. This is called 5 Little Snowmen. Let's count them, boys and girls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little snowmen standing in a row. Each had a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun and it shone all day. One little snowman melted away. 4 little snowmen standing in a row. Each had a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun and it shone all day. One little snowman melted away. 3 little snowmen standing in a row. Each had a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun and it shone all day. One little snowman melted away. 2 little snowmen standing in a row. Each had a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun and it shone all day. One little snowman melted away. 1 little snowman standing in a row. He had a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun and it shone all day. That little snowman melted away. My next book is Snowman at Night by Carolyn Boyner. One wintry day, I made a snowman, very round and tall. The next day when I saw him, he was not the same at all. His hat had slipped, his arms dropped down, He really looked a fright. It made me start to wonder, what do snowmen do at night? I think that snowmen start to slide when it gets really dark, off the lawn, down the street, right into the park. They gather in a circle while they wait for all the others, sipping cups of ice-cold cocoa made by snowman mothers. Then the snowman games begin. They line up in their places, each one anxious for his turn in the snowman races. After everyone has had a chance of racing once or twice, they go on over to the pond to do skating tricks on ice. Sometimes they start giggling, and then they act like clowns. They bump into each other till they all fall down. They gather up their snowballs. The pitcher takes his aim, and underneath the moonlit sky, they play a baseball game. No one knows just how it started, but soon it's quite a sight, with snowmen throwing snowballs in the world's best snowball fight. Then it's time for sledding. It's a wild ride down the hill. Wahoo! They yell. This is by far the snowman's biggest thrill. Finally, they're tuckered out and getting sleepy, so they slowly gather up their things, and one by one they go. So if your snowman's grin is crooked, or he's lost a little height, you'll know he's just been doing what snowmen do at night. Thanks so much for joining us, boys and girls. Stay tuned for snow-themed activities that you can make at home. The materials for these crafts can be picked up in our snow take-home kits only at the children's desk at RPL headquarters in Salisbury. See you next time.
To begin this activity, first we will need the snowman coloring sheet, markers of different colors, our coloring sheet, glue, and a pair of scissors. Color the different parts of the snowman with your favorite colors. Cut every part of the snowman. Once you have cut all the parts, put them all together. It should look something like this. Now glue all the pieces together. Draw the eyes to your snowman and it will be ready. For the activity today, we will need color markers, coffee filters, a pair of scissors, and a spray bottle full of water. Fold the coffee filter 3 times. Draw some shapes on the side of the filter, just like this. Once you have them drawn, cut them. Unfold the coffee filter so you can see the different shapes on it. With the markers, color all over the coffee filter. As you can see, it doesn't need to be perfect, because once we spray it, the colors will mix. Spray water all over the coffee filter until it's fully soaked. Let it dry a couple hours and you'll have your final result.